Thanks for tuning in. This is the Life of Mining, and let's check out week 131 of my mining payouts. Okay, so at the beginning of these payout videos, let's go over the date and time when I took these payouts. Today is January 16th of 2022, and it's about 11:50 p.m. US Eastern Time. And I do want to mention that I'll go over my electricity bill and my YouTube and Twitch profits at the end of the month. So as of right now, the price of Ethereum is at $3,291.78. The price of Monero is at $223.16, and the price of Chia is at $90.86. And as of right now, our current difficulty is at 12,068.767 terahashes. And it looks like we're earning around 2.1 to 2.2 ETH per block. So like previous weeks, I've been mining Ethereum, and I do average around 3.3 gigahashes mining Ethereum. I've been also mining Monero, and I do average around 20 kilahashes. And I've also been farming Chia, and I do have 782 plots. So pulling up my Excel and checking out what I mined, and I do want to mention this is a 2-week payout since I missed last week. So I did mine around 0.61 Ethereum, equaling around $1,998.77, about 0.02 Monero, equaling around $4.47, and about 0.25 Chia, equaling around $22.69. So if I did sell everything as of today, I would have made $2,025.93. And I do want to mention that I did skip last month's payout. So in the end of December, I did make a total profit around $4,613.90. My electricity bill for my first mining farm came out to be $765.13. My second mining farm, I do have a set fee of $100. So my total electricity bill came out to be $865.13. So my total profit for the month of December came out to be $3,748.77. And in the month of December, I did make around $1,200 off YouTube and Twitch. And last but not least, if you did want to check out my GPU count, I do have a total of 75 GPUs and 2 CPUs. My GPUs are mining Ethereum, my CPUs mining Monero, and I do have hard drives farming Chia. Okay, so for this week's fun clip, I did find a bullish news clip on Bitcoin. So let's check this out.
Frank, welcome. Good to have you with us. The total amount of redemptions in these funds total almost $500 million, more than $500 million over the past 5 weeks. What's driving it, and does the Fed figure into it?
It absolutely figures into it. As you said last week, we saw a record $73 million worth of outflows according to CoinShares. And it's important, though, to keep in mind the backdrop of these outflows. 2021 was a massive year for crypto products, crypto structured products overall, with billions of dollars of inflows. So considering that the market is kind of nervous and has some anxiety about raising rates from the Fed, I'm not surprised that we've seen a bit of outflows, a bit of a correction in terms of the amount of money pouring into these liquid crypto products. It's also interesting considering what's going on in the private market. I think when I was last night, I talked a bit about private money flowing into crypto. We've seen that in the last few weeks with a number of new venture outfits coming online, including FTX's $2 billion fund. Katie Haun is out there trying to raise a $900 million fund. So there's an interesting juxtaposition between the private market right now and the public market.
Let's talk about what crypto really is and whether it is being affected by a general sort of risk-off frame of mind that seems to be capturing the market's attention these days. And juxtaposed against that is the idea that some have that crypto is the new gold, i.e. a potential hedge against inflation.
Well, I think it's important to keep in mind that crypto is not necessarily monolithic in nature, at least not anymore, right? Bitcoin can be viewed as a hedge against inflation. Sometimes it acts as a risk asset as well. But even last week with the outflows, right, we saw Solana see some inflows according to CoinShares data. At the same time, we've seen NFT volumes kind of stay very steady. OpenSea's monthly volumes this month, month's not over, is on track to outpace every single month since October. So while you do see maybe Bitcoin and Ethereum and the majority of cryptos, in fact, kind of acting spooked, so to sense, by the potentiality of a Fed rate hike over the next year, and we won't necessarily have more information to digest until that Jan 26 meeting. Other areas of crypto are doing much more strongly, with NFT floor prices, for instance, kind of on the up since the beginning of the year, while liquid tokens have kind of come down a bit.
Yeah, we've been talking about that, Frank. It's Kelly, and I'm just wondering if you can talk a little bit more about how much activity you're seeing in Bitcoin versus some of the other cryptos. And I'm surprised about the persistence of Tether, which you say is now being used for a lot of trades.
Well, I think the fact that Tether is used as a sort of pair against many crypto trades is different from where the market was in maybe 2018. And it kind of speaks to the decoupling of Bitcoin maybe from the rest of the market, right? So a lot of trading pairs are paired against Tether and not so much Bitcoin. So that allows for these divergences that we see within the market. Typically, if you rewind the clock to 2018, if Bitcoin was going up, everything was going up. If Bitcoin was going down, everything was going down. But that's not necessarily the case. You have these mini cycles developing within crypto. So while Bitcoin may be coming down in one cycle, you might have NFTs coming up, or algo stable coins coming up, or DeFi coming up. So it's not sort of in lockstep as it once was. And it makes it more interesting to cover.
Right, but it also makes it harder for investors, Frank, who are trying to figure out, okay, if Bitcoin was all the rage because it was sort of, the main way to play crypto for the last couple of years, but the market is now fragmenting, what do you think that means for its value over time?
Well, I think it's still definitely going to be the benchmark for the space, but you do raise an interesting point, which is what happens if there is a breakout and, there's a flippening, right? And Ethereum kind of becomes the top dog, or another coin becomes the top dog. It does open up the floodgates, so to speak, for valuations reaching proportions that we've never seen, and kind of removes that ceiling, right? And to an extent, that floor. So it does make it a little more convoluted for certain investors to put on a trade or to sort of think about where they're going to enter the market. But the point remains that Bitcoin is still very important. It's incredibly important for pushing new investors into the space. When Bitcoin's running up to 60,000, it's going to put a lot more pressure on a hedge fund or a trading firm that's not in the market to get in the market, rather than when it's maybe sitting around 40 where it is now.
Right. Well, we'll see if it gets some steam back, some wind back in its sails, shall we say. Frank, thanks for your time today. We appreciate it.
Alright, so thanks for checking out this week's mining payout. Stay tuned for next week's as well. And shout out to this week's random comment winner. And if you didn't want to be featured, just write a comment below. And if you have any questions you want to ask me live, I do stream live on Twitch at twitch.tv/thelifeofminer every Sunday, 4:30 p.m. US Eastern Time. And if you do need any type of help, definitely join the Discord. I or someone knowledgeable will definitely help you out. Okay, so hope you enjoyed this video. Thumbs if you enjoyed it, sub if you decided to see what's next. But of course, thanks for watching, and always, happy mining.
Thanks for watching The Life of a Miner. This is Gohan from Dragon Ball Z. You don't want me to get angry and turn Super Saiyan, so make sure you subscribe to The Life of a Miner. I'm also the narrator. Next time on The Life of a Miner.